ATF doesn't regulate them. None of the weapons you're about to see use gunpowder, yet every single one has earned a reputation for serious performance. We've ranked the 10 most effective non-firearm home defense weapons capable of stopping an intruder in their tracks, all available on Amazon now. No powder, no primer, no noise, just your lungs and something moving at serious speed downrange. The Cold Steel Big Bore Blowgun. It's a 625 caliber weapon that'll push a dart through half-inch plywood. Cold Steel makes these in a few configurations, 4-foot, 5-foot, and a 2-piece version that breaks down for transport. The bore size is the whole story here. Most budget blowguns run 40 caliber. Cold Steel went 625. Bigger bore means heavier darts. Heavier darts means more downrange energy and a flatter trajectory at distance. Cold Steel rates effective range at 20 yards or more. Tight groups on a 2-inch target at distance are absolutely achievable with practice. Power-wise, this is a completely different animal than the thin-wire 40 cal blowguns people grew up with. The heavy payload darts can easily penetrate a half-inch sheet of plywood, making it perfect for small game hunting such as doves, quail, squirrels, and rabbits. Another advantage is its almost silent operation. Unlike firearms or even most air rifles, the only sound you'll hear is the rush of air and the impact on the target. Of course, the big bore blowgun isn't without limitations. It requires proper technique to achieve consistent performance. Wind can also affect lightweight darts more than many new users expect, especially at longer distances. If you want maximum thump and real-world hunting capability in a blowgun, this is one of the best you can buy. Full auto, 1,400 rounds per minute, steel BBs at 430 feet per second. On paper, this thing sounds like it means business. And honestly, it kinda does. The Crosman SBR is a CO2-powered 177 caliber full auto BB rifle built to look and feel like a DPMS AR-15. And it nails it. 6-position adjustable stock, quad rail foregrip, folding iron sights, blowback bolt action, AR-compatible pistol grip, working dust cover and bolt catch. At 6.2 pounds, it's got real heft. Pick this up and it does not feel like a toy. 2 12-gram CO2 cartridges live inside the 30-round dropout magazine. Flip the selector to full auto, squeeze the trigger, and that entire magazine's gone in just over 1 second. The blowback kicks with each shot. It's absolutely unhinged, in the best way. Semi-auto accuracy is solid too. Tight groups on a soda can at 30 feet, no problem. Now about home defense. Could you use it? I mean, technically, 430 FPS steel BBs to the face will absolutely ruin someone's night. But here's the thing, it's a BB gun. Steel BBs are not stopping a determined threat the way rubber or pepper rounds do. There's no less lethal ammo option, no real stopping power beyond pain and maybe an eye. I wouldn't reach for this first. I wouldn't reach for it second. If everything else is gone and this is all I have, last resort, sure. Otherwise, it stays in the fun category, where it belongs. This air gun's so powerful that the German government wants to ban it. The GoGun 6-needler is an impressively engineered CO2-powered revolver that achieves a level of penetration and localized damage far beyond typical CO2 pistols. The frame and cylinder are machine-molded and finished for a utilitarian look, which keeps costs down while still feeling solid in the hand. The removable 6-shot cylinder design makes swapping loads and clearing the gun fast and easy. It runs on 12-gram CO2 cartridges and uses a valve system tuned for dart propulsion. Stock standard valve numbers from the maker put muzzle velocity around 308 feet per second. There are also high-powered valves and aftermarket upgrades shown in field tests that push velocities higher. The 6-needler fires short, lightweight 9mm diameter darts. The darts are narrow and pointed, designed to concentrate energy on a very small area, which is why penetration tests show them behaving very differently from BBs or pellets. What makes the 6-needler feel dangerous is how it performs in testing. Multiple reviewers have demonstrated the pistol's ability to punch through barriers that would stop ordinary airgun ammo. Video tests show the needles defeating hard targets and penetrating protective materials that would normally blunt conventional projectiles. That capability is the reason it's controversial, and the reason governments are racing to decide how the law should treat devices that are low on formal energy numbers, yet high on real-world harm potential. Few blades blur the line between a machete and a sword quite like the Cold Steel two-handed katana machete. and that's the whole point of the design. It pairs a 24-inch full-tang 1055 carbon steel blade with a modified Tanto-style point, finished in a black baked-on anti-rust coating with a 16.5-inch injection-molded polypropylene handle reinforced by 2 heavy-duty bolts. So if the handle ever gets damaged, it's a fixable issue rather than a deal-breaker. The long handle and sturdy crossguard lets you run the blade one-handed for quick brushwork or two-handed for full power chops. The design lends itself to choking up near the guard for tighter, more controlled cuts, or sliding your grip down to the very end of the handle for maximum reach and swing speed. In hand, the length does most of the work, and despite its size, it doesn't feel like a chore to swing repeatedly. The polypropylene handle shrugs off hard knocks, and the crossguard does real work keeping your hand from creeping forward into the edge during aggressive chopping, a detail that matters more in practice than it sounds like on paper. The included Corex sheath covers the blade securely, but given the overall length here, this is a truck, camp, or garage tool rather than something you're strapping to a belt. Next up is the evolution of less lethal pump-action shotguns. With its imposing looks and impressive sound when charging, the Umarex T4E HDX means business. The rugged full-metal receiver and massive muzzle brake bring the weight of the home defense extreme up to more than 3 kilograms for additional sturdiness. A full-length top Picatinny rail is perfect for mounting optics or accessories, and the 4-slot undermounted Picatinny rail is ideal for mounting a light or laser. The T4E HDX has a built-in tubular magazine with a capacity of as many as 16 bullets. There's a high-powered 40-joule version that relies on an 88-gram CO2 capsule to provide the power force for the 16 round balls in the tube magazine. Optionally, a version with 2 individual 12-gram CO2 capsules is available. Thanks to its quick-piercing system, the rifle can be kept for months in standby mode. A light blow on the back of the stock is sufficient to pierce the 2-gram CO2 cartridges, and the optical and tactile pressure indicator will show that you're ready to fire up to 42 shots. The large ammunition supply and the ability to quickly reload means that the shotgun not only has a high rate of fire, but also provides adequate firepower to stop an attacker. This impressive carbine conversion kit opens up new possibilities for the T4E TR50 models. The revolver that's fitted into it gains the superior ergonomic features of compact rifle systems and is compatible with their accessories. The carabine features a foldable buttstock that gives them improved precision and operating safety. The rugged polymer construction has numerous mounting points and rails for accessories. A long Picatinny top rail permits mounting of optical systems, and additional M-LOK slots ensure compatibility with standard accessories like bipods, lasers, and weapon lights. There are 3 quick-detach interfaces for straps and other equipment. The threaded muzzle lets you mount the T4E Tracer 50, a tracer unit with a UV module and muzzle flash simulation. What really stands out is how the longer barrel transforms performance. With the increased barrel length, you get a noticeably flatter trajectory and tighter grooves. If you're upgrading from a pistol for more serious training sessions or want a more usable platform for scenario work, the conversion kit is a solid improvement. It keeps the TR50's simplicity while adding the power and precision advantages that come from a longer barrel and a stabilized carbine layout. I'm not kidding about this one. I've shot rifles that don't group as well at 100 yards as this pistol can. The Huben GK1 is absolutely amazing. Essentially, it takes the core mechanism of Huben's K1 bullpup rifle and repackages it into a lightweight, tactical-feeling sidearm. Users say it punches well above its size, offering both adjustable output and a surprisingly large internal air cylinder. Despite that compact build, the air reservoir holds 85 cc of air, and the maximum fill pressure is rated at 5,000 psi. Because the power is adjustable, you can dial it down for lower energy or crank it up if you're going for maximum performance. And the big internal air cylinder means you can get a good number of shots per fill. According to the manufacturer, you can squeeze out up to 45 shots in some versions before having to refill. Instead of swapping out removable mags, it uses a built-in high-capacity rotating drum that automatically advances each time you fire. The walnut grip gives the pistol a solid ergonomic feel in the hand, and the design is stiff and precise. There's some recoil or felt recoil, especially in higher calibers, partly because there's no heavy slide to absorb it. Some users compare the snap to a .22 LR revolver. In terms of performance, the 22 version can reach velocities up to 918 feet per second, which translates into a healthy amount of energy, something like 4.5 to 33 foot-pounds depending on how you tune it. That's impressive for a pistol-sized PCP. It gives you real PCP power in a form factor that's more manageable than a rifle. This Taser with 10 reloadable darts might just be the ultimate self-defense tool, providing multiple opportunities to achieve temporary neuromuscular incapacitation during a single encounter. Its extended effective range of nearly 14 meters allows users to maintain a safe distance while ensuring high accuracy at longer ranges. If multiple connections are made, the Taser 10 automatically selects and optimizes the 4 best connections to deliver the most effective temporary skeletal muscle lockup. The new probe design penetrates clothing effectively, including heavy winter jackets, and remains effective at various angles. The device also includes a warning system combining pulsing light and sound to disperse potential threats without the need for discharge. This device also syncs with Axon security cameras to record an intruder's face up close, a detail police will definitely appreciate. There aren't that many compact, lightweight hunting air rifles out there, especially ones that fold up small enough to put in a small backpack. The Pathfinder XR is a full-power air rifle, which follows a similar concept to the hugely successful Ranger XR predecessor, but with a little more beef to it and a much higher shot count, thanks to the 30cc carbon Kevlar bottle. Weighing in at just 6.4 pounds, it's one of the lightest hunting rifles on the market and is already a massive hit with hunters. To collapse the stock, you simply grab hold of it near the joint and lift it upwards to release the mechanism. It's absolutely rock solid, which I know has been a concern with many other folding stock rifles from other manufacturers. If you like your side lever rifles, then you're going to love this one. It's been ergonomically designed and uses a relatively short stroke with minimal effort to cock the rifle. Brocock's self-indexing magazines are also superb, and you get 11 shots in 22 and 13 shots in 177. The Pathfinder XR features BRK's classic 2-stage adjustable trigger unit, which can be adjusted for pull weight, length of stage, and blade position. As far as pull weight goes, it's just over 1 pound straight from the factory. As you would expect, a rifle of this quality requires the very best regulator, and just like its other PCP rifles, BRK has installed a Huben unit, which is linked to a floating hammer system. This is another one of those wonderful rifles that I'm really struggling to put down, and it really is a lot of fun to shoot. Never underestimate a crossbow, especially one this fast. Measuring just over 22 inches in length, the Archery Revo 7 feels closer to a tactical pistol than a traditional crossbow, yet it delivers serious power, with speeds up to 250 feet per second. It rivals larger crossbows on the market while maintaining a lightweight, nimble design that's perfect for fast-paced shooting sessions. Its defining feature is rapid fire. With practice, the Revo 7 can unleash up to 7 shots in roughly 4 seconds. This is made possible by its unique pivoting front lever, which replaces the typical under-lever cocking system. The result is a smoother, faster, and lower effort cocking motion, ideal for delivering quick, successive shots without fatigue. Customization's another strength. A full-length Picatinny rail allows you to mount optics or accessories, while the quick change limb system lets you adjust the draw weight anywhere from 30 to 120 pounds, making it versatile for light practice or high-power shooting. Tool-free disassembly is equally convenient, breaking down into 5 main parts: the body, limb, rail, buttstock, and magazine. Safety features include a dual-sided lever with both manual and automatic modes, plus an empty shot block that prevents cocking when the magazine is empty. Together, these details make the Revo 7 not only one of the fastest, but also one of the safest rapid-fire crossbows available.